Hey everybody, Lancer here, welcoming you to Contra ReBirth for the Nintendo Wii, or WiiWare, or whatever.
What is this place?
Good morning, PFC Bill Reiser, or shall I say Bill Reiser, Contra? What's that? Is that my name? That is correct. Well, if you say so, then I guess I must be Bill Reiser. And Contra. Bill Reiser, I have a message from the Galactic President. Shall I play it? Yeah, sure. Good morning, Contra. I am the Galactic President. Always a pleasure. Now about your mission, does the name Chief Salamander ring any bells? He's the alien wreaking havoc on Earth with his Neo-Salamander force. But we got Contra. The aliens got nothing on us. Let's show these aliens what happens when they mess with us humans. I'm counting on you, Contra. But we were against Red Falcon. It's now time for the legendary Contra to be reborn. Okay, that was odd. So this is Contra ReBirth. Another part of the ReBirth series. I did Castlevania ReBirth a while back. So we're gonna do this. This plays pretty much like, you know, old school Contra games. It's kind of like an update type thing. Not a bad game. We're gonna do normal. Because if you do it on easy, well, Contra year 2633. Chief Salamander's Neo-Salamander force travels back to 1973 to invade Earth. They land in Central America and occupy Yucatan Peninsula Shizuoka ruins. The aliens plan the destruction of all the primitive Contra on Earth. With the Earth surrounded by the Zelos force, the Galactic President decides to dispatch the heroic Contra, Lance Bean, to fix the situation. But once on Earth, all communications with Lance are cut off. Aw, sorry, Player 2. Those aliens won't get away with this. Bill Reiser, the last hope for the Contra, picks up his gun. So you can play as two of the characters. I think the other two you have to unlock by beating it on easy and normal, basically. So I think that's how it works. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it works. Okay. So yeah, we're playing on normal because on easy you don't get to fight the true final boss, I believe. I think that's how it works. But as you can see, it plays like a classic Contra game. Got some spread shot going on because it's Contra. A lot of the music sounds like remixes from the Alien Wars and Hardcore. Nothing wrong with that, though. We got homing shots. Yeah, one of the weird things about this game is there's no flamethrower. I don't know why, but there's no flamethrower, which is kind of sad, but that's how it goes. But yeah, you also got the dual-wielding weapons like in the Alien Wars, which is cool. And you can just hold down the button, and it auto-fires, which is cool. You know, so you don't have to destroy your thumbs and fingers and such. But you know, it's typical Contra fare. If you're into the Contra games, you'll probably enjoy this game more than likely. Though I will say, compared to like the old Contra games, I do think the sound effects are kind of odd, I would say. Not bad, just kind of odd. Then we got the laser. Laser's not as long in this game as it is in previous Contra games, but that's alright. Oh! Of course, like in most Contra games, one hit and you're dead, so that's a thing. In fact, I think it's like that in all Contra games, isn't it? So that's kind of a thing. So I guess we're not fighting Red Falcon, we're fighting Neo-Salamander? What happened to Red Falcon? I don't even know. There's actually a number of Contra games I haven't played, so maybe that's explained in one of them. Like Neo Contra is one. I think one of the characters you can play as is from Neo Contra. I've never played it, but, you know. So, that boss fight's not really anything to worry about. Pretty standard shenanigans. And so the spaceship transporting the Contra was blasted down to Earth. The robot captain, BRW-9 Brownie, sent out a distress call to the home planet. But without waiting for help, she soon thrust herself into the heat of battle. For she too is a Contra. Okay. Brownie, kind of a reference to hardcore. Although in this game it's apparently female. And not like a little whatever. Wow, that is a small little person, isn't it? Of course, Bill Reiser is like the original Player 1 from the original Contra, and Lance Bean was Player 2, but apparently Lance got into some trouble, so he needs to be rescued, right? So that's a thing. It is kind of cool that they did this whole ReBirth series. They did the Castlevania game, which I did a while back. This game, I think they did a Gradius game or an R-Type game as well. Maybe I'll do that at some point. Oh, jeez. Look at this dude. He likes to jump around. And he goes down pretty easily. Especially if you got the spread shot of legend. The mythical spread shot. Bum bum bum. I do need to get back to doing more Contra games. That's kind of why I was motivated to do this. I need to do like the Game Boy Contra games, and I think there's one on the PS1. Not sure if that's Neo Contra, I'm not sure. It could be. I know I've never played it, so. Oh, the homing missiles are freaking awesome, especially when there's just enemies there. Oh, this is a reference to the first boss in the original Contra. Like, completely. Except its bombs kind of, like, bounce. They didn't really do that in the original Contra, but oh well. So the ReBirth series aren't really supposed to be remakes of the respective games. I think they're just kind of supposed to be like, you know, like throwbacks to them, more or less. Reimaginings or whatever. Not really as good as the originals, but, you know. Interesting takes on them with updated, like, graphics and such. And such. Oh boy. And of course we gotta climb a wall while shooting stuff. I mean, that's kinda typical Contra fashion. Especially in, like, Contra 3. I like the heat-seeking missiles and the spread shot. Since there's no flamethrower. The laser's alright, too. And I don't think there's any, like, smart bombs in this game. Like in Contra 3 and, Hardcore. You again? Didn't we take you out already? I guess he's back for more. Or maybe this is a tougher model. Seems to be tougher. Oh jeez. He's doing stuff. Throwing like fireballs around. I don't like that. Or napalms, or whatever that is. Oh jeez. Bum bum bum. There you go. He's tougher than the previous one, but... Oh, wow. For a minute there, I thought he was going to get back up. I was like, geez. Not much is known of Chief Salamander. This sketch is a mere guess. But one thing is clear, the Contra must overthrow this dictator. That's, of course, a remix of a song from Hardcore. We're on a truck! Is this like a, what is that, like a scorpion thing? Or an ostrich robot? I don't even know. Okay. I guess we gotta stay on the truck, huh? That's a fun time. You guys are flying in on, like, insects. Makes me think of Hardcore. Bum bum boom. Lots of them. I kind of like how they come from the foreground. That's kind of a neat little effect. I like that, man. I like it. So this game's not really that long. We could probably complete it in about a half hour, I would say. Something like that. As long as I don't royally screw things up. Missile? Oh, yeah, missiles, definitely. Oh, boy. This is reminding me of some Metal Slug action. Oh, jeez. Speaking of, I need to do some Metal Slug games. I haven't done any yet. I need to do them. That's what I need to do. Spread shot works nicely there, especially when they're kind of up and to the right coming at you. Oh boy. What is this nonsense? They're riding on missiles! You can't do that. You can't do that on television. Can't even do that on the military network. You know what I'm talking about? Oh boy. That's nice. Just hang out down here and... I already got homing missile, dude. Shuriken? What, are we playing Ninja Gaiden now? Apparently so. It's like a robot ninja. Robot ninja! Come on, man. The hell? Is this like robotic Ryu Hayabusa? Is that basically what this is? His shots aren't too hard to avoid. You still gotta be careful. You can take a lot of hits, though. Not sure if you can destroy that missile before you destroy him. I'm not really sure about that. Well, I guess as long as you destroy one of them, right? Oh, jeez. Okay. We're good to go. Oh, yeah. Missile just flies backwards for some unknown reason. Camel? Camel and wolf? Is that what that said? I don't even know. Just keep firing. Oh, okay. We're ramming them. I guess that's cool, right? Not sure if that's actually like damaging the truck, or maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe not. N. I guess N means neutral. Well, that's lame. Well, the good thing is if you have an empty slot, like the typical trick is to, when you know you're gonna get hit, just switch to that so you don't lose the other weapon. That's typically what I would do in Contra 3. Oh, jeez. Of course, the even better pro tip is to not get hit, so... But sometimes that's just unavoidable. Especially with how fast the action typically is. You never know what's gonna come at you. I'm just taking off these heads, doing headshots. It's all good in the hood. Boom! Hold! You hold! Now I'm on a... Well, what is this, a blimp? I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of thick missile? I don't even know. Boss. Okay. I guess the thing I was riding on is the boss? Okay. I was riding on the boss. Well, thanks, boss. I think it's like some kind of rocket? Giant rocket? I don't know. Whoa. Yeah, see, so when you defeat the missiles, it sends them back at the boss. I think that's the only way to actually damage it. I don't know if shooting it actually does anything. Now I think it does. He's like blinking, so... indicating damage and such. Oh! Oh! You're like firing chameleon sting at me. Now I've just got the regular shot. That's lame. I don't want the regular shot. I want the spread shot back. Ow. Bum 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 bum. Oh dear God. Shoot him in the crotch! I guess that's his crotch, right? Do 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 do. Stop firing chameleon sting at me. We're not playing Mega Man X, dude. Oh, okay. That's not really hard to avoid. Guy can take a lot of hits, though. Got him. That's a fight where I think the flamethrower, if it was in this game, would be very nice. Since you could just keep it on. Continuously doing damage. Yeah. That's how we do things. The Contra are running. They run for their freedom and their emancipation. All fighting men are Contra, whether they be human or robot. Okay. Even an alien can be a Contra. The reptilian alien Pliskin is one of the new Contra members.